this darkness. Oh, my inner child, and this dark angel, imprisoned by my shame. Darkness in my life, diving deep into the ocean, all my sadness, to rescue this dark angel on me. Dark angel, be free. And I take this key of forgiveness. I accept. I do my very best, and I unlock this prison cell with my love. I love me as well. I'm stepping into this darkness with my open heart. I'm wrapping it around my inner child, diving deep into the ocean, all my sadness, to rescue this dark angel on me. Diving deep into this pain, this shame that stretches to the horizon. Oh, dark angel, spread your wings, let this phoenix rise again. Hide you away. The sun is rising to kiss this soul's new day. I'm diving deep into this ocean, all my sadness, to rescue this dark angel on me. My love sets us free. My love, the whole of me, the whole of me. 2. Hello. Oh, thank you so much for coming along. I really enjoyed that. Let me just change my screen settings so I can see you, or at least your words. Oh, wow. Good morning and good night to Sheila, to Sharon, Ali. Hello, beautiful souls. It's so funny because I was like, I'm in such a great mood this morning. I was so excited, and I woke up and chatting with great friends online, and then I was like doing my meditation. It's like, oh, you've got to like step into your sadness, and I was like, do I have to? Like, I feel in such a good mood. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well. It was a really beautiful message. I was talking with a dear friend, two friends yesterday, Jessica, who I did a couple of duets with, and also Raven Sage, who both such beautiful souls. And there was this really this continued theme for me about like hiding your darkness behind your light. And I saw like it was like an egg, and the egg was like my light, and then in the center my darkness, like this wounded part of me that I was like hiding away. And it feels really beautiful to always seek out like the lowest vibration parts of us, and really, you know, look deep inside to see where it is like that lowest, most unhappy part of us, even when we're the happiest in our lives. Like I feel like right now, there's always some part of us that will benefit from our growth and our healing. And it was also really beautiful because I feel like one of the few things remaining in my life is just continue to work on my inner child, like self-doubt, and really just working through that is a really beautiful experience. And I found that as I really connect in with those aspects of me that are the most wounded, and it's often like our inner child, like when we've been the most sensitive parts in our lives, that we've just allowed others to, or decided to like shut ourselves down. And you saw so much of my journey recently. I was posting like, oh, I had 15 years of writer's block, and now I've written over 2,000 songs. And a lot of that was because of those same root causes, right? It was like doubting myself. And a lot of that happened when I was a young child. And it can often be the smallest things that people do to us that make us take those like big, bold decisions as a human, and say, okay, well, I just won't do that anymore. That's a lot of healing right there to do, a great healing opportunity. And yeah, when I look inside, I just saw this dark angel of me inside, and ready to really step into that healing journey and together. And there's so much power in our darkness, and it doesn't feel like creepy or how to describe it, like some people fear their darkness because they're worried it's going to like take over them and like do all these crazy things. And like, you know, our darkness can be a really beautiful thing, like from anything from like dark humor to expressing like the power of like our rage and our passion. There's just so much that we can do to really step into every aspect of us. And something that Sheila and I often do is like share our darkness for the day. And I think one of my darknesses, yesterday I posted on my Instagram story for my close friends, was like, I've been drilling holes in our house to run internet cables, like network cables, to improve the internet in here for you guys, so that I could do live streams better. And it makes such a mess. And I was like being a bit lazy. I was like, I could have like rebuilt connections and made it much neater, but I was drilling these big fat holes through the wall, and and all this black stuff just comes out when you do it. And part of me just really enjoyed that, like that destruction of that mess. Even though there's like a great intention behind it as well. It was really funny. I was thinking, oh, I could have more holes. Like I could run more cables everywhere. And then decided that's a bad idea, or at least for now. So yeah, really encouraging everyone to connect and to see like the whole of you, and to invite every aspect of you. Yeah, mess and fun is mess, and destruction is great fun. And Bubbles believes in you was asking how long was the last time you cried. Genuine question. I cried yesterday. I haven't cried yet today. It's only 5 to 8 in the morning. But yeah, I cry a lot, and a lot. Actually, yesterday was like quite a lot of happy tears. I'll have to share some of the comments that I screenshotted. Such beautiful comments from people, and it just made me so happy. I was just crying away, and I always feel like those tears are just so beautiful. Real men cry. Yes, they do. Real humans cry a lot, and it's an incredible way to share your emotions and to release. Like keeping emotions inside of you is a really bad idea. And thank you for the follow. Oh, Ali, you were crying because you saw sad stories. I love like stepping into sadness, like the part of the chorus of that song. That's a really powerful like tool to use, right? Is to when you're going through like a stressful time, or you're going through emotions that you don't really want. The most powerful thing to do, ironically, is to like to make space for them, to sit down with them, and then like dive into them. And so if I wanted to feel sad, I would like kind of like set up like a little shrine for myself. Like I would get like all the things that, like a collage of stuff that made me feel sad. Maybe I'd write some things down, like some photos of people I've lost, and I've lost quite a few recently. I would, write on things that, even like some of my high energy bills make me sad. I would like write those down, and then I would just sit with them for maybe like half an hour, and I just sit and stare at them and cry and like be as sad as I possibly can. And there's this incredible like therapeutic aspect to that, which is that it forces your body and your soul to like release this energy. It's like, get it out. And the worst thing about fear is, and negative emotions, is not actually diving into them deeply. It is like, it's like that. If it was an ocean of sadness, the worst thing you could do is stand at the very shore and pretend it was all blue. It was always like, it's beautiful, don't worry. I don't need to worry about it. I can just leave it as it is. And it's this like dark, deep, murky, horror movie type ocean. And it's just fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. And the best thing to do is like dive into it. Last night I went walking about 10 p.m. in the darkness in the countryside with my daughter. And I was just reflecting with her. I said, like, I was too scared about 10 years ago. I never would have done this. I never would have walked in the Scottish countryside by myself, just because of either seeing things in the physical or metaphysical or both realities. And just like, I know, it's just like, don't put a torch on, because you see the darkness much easier, and we could see the stars much clearer, and we could hear the animals, and they could hear us, and we were chatting away as we just walked through the darkness with our dog. And just no lights, you barely see anything. And I really love that. It's like diving into this deep, dark darkness of us, and not being afraid of it, just embracing it, and still being your light and your dark and everything in between. So what's going on today? Oh, yesterday was super fun. Other than I did 3 client healing and clearing sessions, and we're starting to get some people signing up for the in-person event in Edinburgh in Scotland on the 26th of March. It's also online, so please do check it out. It's just on my website on johnbinney.com. On the front page, you can sign up. I went to the cinema with my son. We went to, it's so funny, I said, would you like to go for like a walk in nature and, really explore the beautiful countryside around us, or would you like to maybe go to like your favorite restaurant, like Five Guys, which he's maybe only been to about once, and it's only just opened up in Edinburgh. And he's like, I want to go to Five Guys, and we went there and just bought I bought like a veggie sandwich, and he had this burger. About his meal and everything was about £20, and mine was about £8. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. And then we decided to go to the cinema next door, which was the Ant-Man Quantumania movie, which was really good, really interesting. It's quite funny because the 3 client sessions I did yesterday were incredible. You know, without naming any names and just touching on some of the themes. One of them was all about like a very gentle, loving integration of a rainbow soul whose DNA and their chakras in their body are massively raising up in vibration really, really fast. And so they're going through this really this like sensitive healing process. And so this was like the second follow-up healing I'd done that was very calm and loving and healing. And that was really beautiful to be so supportive, because often my sessions are very, they're much more like much more active. So that was beautiful. And I also had a session for a friend who they had I've never seen this before, but their light sword, so their light weapon they use in the astral realms, they had placed like down through their chakras. And they put it all the way down through them. This was 7 years ago to help realign their chakras, and it was also to help defend them against and they're in battle with like these negative entities at the time. And they also were like keeping some beautiful truth in their throat chakra in a little treasure chest. So that was really beautiful to see. So I helped them remove their sword again, and remove the attachment, which was almost like dead anyway. And the other session I did was about a friend that I've been working with. It's a really long story, but there was the client's like DNA is also merged with like through her physical lineage, is also merged with like this ancient galactic race of octopus. And she was, because she's like a mix of this octopus DNA and human DNA, she was only now in like her 30s and 40s going through this how do you call it, like a Kundalini awakening, but it was the octopus sides of her that were going through this. And so they have like they're showing me they have this like kind of, they call it like the dark octopus, which is this beautiful dark like angel that comes and helps them. I'm just hearing the synchronicities now, which is very much like today's song, which is about allowing that dark angel of you to like step out of you for a moment and to see the darkness of you and to embrace it and to reintegrate it, to accept it, to love it, to love every aspect of you. And I thought that was really, really powerful. And so she's got lots of homework to do to go on that journey. So that was yesterday. And today I have 2 more client sessions later on today. I've also been on my website, if I haven't mentioned already, and been refactoring all my services. And I've got some ideas for some new ones, which are, so that includes like the pricing. Like you can do everything from like book a session from £1 or more as a donation, and you can also pay full price, and there's like different options for each, and you can like get discounts for testimonials and sharing the work or referring someone. And because I just do a real mix of paid and free sessions, which I really love, that balance. I'm looking for some ideas for a couple of sessions offerings, because I do like monthly like a kind of clearing for people where I'll spend 10 to 20 minutes every month, and it's just in my calendar. And so I'll just like look at it and go, oh, I must like connect in with that person right now and do that clearing. And there's another thing I do is like more of an emergency call. Like if someone says, hey, oh yeah, Sheila, life coaching, of course. That's definitely on my to-do list, is to create like a life coaching service. And I've seen a few others doing like different packages, and I really love some of the structure that they offer. So I'll take some inspiration as well. Thank you for that. And yeah, it's definitely something I do. I kind of fell into it very naturally, and I love doing it for people, like spiritual coaching. But yeah, I'd also like to offer some emergency like call outs as well. I'm not so sure about 24/7, but I don't sleep a huge amount, so it's only about 5 hours in a 4 or 5 hours in a day. And yeah, for the rest of the time, I'm always happy to like to help someone out, especially when they just need help to with their healing, or their someone to talk to. Just to always be there. And I feel like the services, it's really funny the way when you create them, it's like creating a door to the universe, right? So you're saying, in many respects, it doesn't matter if anyone ever reads them. What you're doing is you're setting the intention. You're saying, I'm John Binney. I like name at the top of the page. I offer these services. These are the things I do. And this is what I want in exchange. And, I know why I do them. I do them to help others. And what do I need in exchange is just enough to be able to keep going and to keep helping others. And it's like a mix of like money, energy exchanges. Like I love people doing readings for me and anything else. It can be anything else practically as well. I could be doing like helping with marketing or sharing or referrals or whatever. Like that is all such a huge help, because it's quite often money is not the thing you want. You're like, yeah, but I'm wasting all my time doing marketing and I'm not amazing at it anyway. So that like setting up all those services is really good, because it's a really great kind of manifestation way of like creating a door, putting it out there. And then when someone's ready to connect with you, they'll just like, the universe will take them to the door and they'll open it and come and talk to you. And that's often how it works for me. Yeah, that's today. And then tomorrow, I'm going live on Shane from Unbiased and On the Fence is show. I've known Shane for quite a few years. He's been around since my early awakening, and I'm just such a big fan of the show. Got to meet him in 2019, and many of his tribe, and we're still in touch today. And yeah, looking forward to that. We had such a blast, and like what I love about it is that for both of our journeys, our psychic gifts have much more recently activated. And that's just really cool, because you feel like you feel like you're leading by example. It's a bit scary to like go on someone's show live and be the guest psychic when you're new to it, and you spent most of your life not labeling yourself in these ways. But it was just so much fun. We had such enjoyment, and Shane's gifts are really, really beautiful, and they just continue to grow. And I can see that there's so many people in the sessions that are coming along to just be inspired by people that are just stepping into their power and just trying it, like just trying it out. And it's something I'd love to do with my membership group as well, is like get everyone to a stage where they'd be comfortable like going live together, and we could do like a group session where we can take it in turns to do readings for people. And we're all unique, we're all different, and it's just really exciting to continue to grow together. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I'm going to reflect on that song and do some mixing, and no doubt some duets and some more healings today. So it's another beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful night and a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. I'm sending so much love and gratitude. Thank you. Take care. Love you.